Hey everyone, I'm Kendi Young, and today we'll be talking about advice for a good and sustained life. This PowerPoint is influenced by Dr. Andrew Taggart. He is known as a practical philosopher and entrepreneur who teaches individuals and organizations how to live and figure out the things that matter the most in our lives. Okay, here I want to briefly define the concepts that will be implemented in the advice given in the PowerPoint and what exactly Andrew Taggart means when he says them. First, we want to start off with a good life. By the good life, I mean for the sake of which one ultimately lives. Andrew Taggart is talking about what exactly makes you happy, and the good life is what you live and die for. A sustaining life, a sustaining life is the life or lifestyle you choose or want to keep up. Before you can have a sustaining lifestyle, you must first make a living, he says. Making a living is the profession you choose or the job you choose to have. This profession is what will sustain the life you want to live. Andrew Taggart talks about three ways of living, of making a living, and I will go over those three in the next slide. I wanted to talk about society and identity because this is what makes us who we are and how we choose about going through our lives. I want to start by saying society is designed for you to either go to school to get a job or to learn a trade and get a job. Outside of that, you're either entrepreneurship, but these are still skills that are traded as a job. On the left, I have ask yourself. I want you to ask yourself, what type of person are you? What do you like to do? Where do you fit or want to fit in society? On the right, I have Andrew Taggart's three ways to making a living. Number one is use what you got, which is the resources. If you have land, do you hunt the animals on your land to provide food for a family? Do you grow your own crops? Two is exchange what's in hand. Exchanging what's in hand is considered wage labor. The majority of the world uses skills to get paid and then provide for the family. Or three, offer what you can. This is when you offer help to others from the kindness of your heart. Now, ask yourself, what type of person are you? Do you want to be a one, a two, or a three? Or you can be all three. Now that we've talked about the three ways of making a living, I want to talk about the three conceptions of work that Andrew Taggart provides. Number one is work is toil to be endured. In other words, is the work has to be done, regardless if you like it or not. It's the job you chose to do. Number two, duty to be fulfilled. Every job has a task that has to be done when you pick the job that you have. And number three is performance to prepare for. He is saying that you have to prepare and train for every job you choose to do. When you go and work as a cashier, you have to learn how to open the cashier, count the money, put the money in certain areas, and give the money back or whatever change is left. Now, I want you to ask yourself when you're choosing these jobs or you're doing these jobs, is this job fulfilling? Are you willing to do this job every day? Are you willing to do the training? Like when you go to school to be a doctor, on average, you have 8 years of college. Are you willing to do 8 years of college to be a doctor? Or are you willing to or do you want to just do four for a regular bachelor's degree? Is this part of your plan? Does this does this job go towards your final aim, which you're looking for after when you start retirement, after working all these years? Does it support that? Does it go towards that goal? I know that every job isn't always fulfilling. I know that it is hard to find a job that fits your plans for the future or retirement, but I want to give you advice that will help. First, I have a self-care day. A self-care day can easily be a day that you just take care of yourself or clean up, or as a male, go get a haircut. As a female, go get your hair done. Or it can be being at home and cleaning up. It is scientifically proven that cleaning the house clears your mind. Another thing would be finding a hobby outside of work. Do you like to read books? Do you like to go fishing? Do you like to go on hikes? These are all little things that you can do that doesn't cost any money, that can help you balance your life and work. Another thing is leaving work at work. When you leave work, you should not be thinking about work anymore, or the feelings you've had if you had a bad day or a good day. It doesn't really matter. You should almost leave it at work. When you get home, you want to focus on yourself, or focus on your wife or husband that you have, or if you have kids, focus on your kids. Focus. As I conclude this presentation, I just want you to remember that a good life is whatever that makes you happy. If the job you have isn't so fulfilling or isn't in the plan towards the future, I want you to remember that you can find things that make you happy outside of work. A sustained life is a life that you keep living. When it comes to making a living, you want to choose something that is sustainable to you. You want to choose the job that is fulfilling to you, the job that is close to making you happy, that you can do every day, and so on and so on. If not, make the job that you have go towards the next job, and hopefully the next job is the sustainable way, or the way you make a living. And with that being said, I hope everyone has a good day, and I hope my advice was of some help to you.